So day one qualifiers for Plywood Masters are pretty good. Only boulder I messed up a lot in is the one that's in the middle. There's a video of Rory. My right hand just fired off 3 times, so I'd catch the move and then my right hand would just ping off after. Super frustrating. Good mix of like flash boulders or like stuff that was kind of tough, but you should flash it, and then like just some hard stuff as well. There's only one that I feel like I probably should have done but didn't. Everything else was kind of out of my league in difficulty. I think 26 tops. Yeah, 26 tops in, can't remember how many attempts. A few. Qualified for semi-finals in 12th place, which was alright. And then first boulder was a slab. I was fairly confident about getting to the zone, and then I didn't know about the top. I spent a solid minute just kind of just brushing and looking at the boulder. I wasn't sure. Probably a bit too much time. Should have had a bit more haste about me with getting that done, and then I would have had another go at the top move. Whenever I went out first, I was pretty sure I was going to go with a dynamic move, and then I was like, no, I'll try really hard with a static version first, because I've kind of got myself locked into doing dynamic stuff before. So I was like, I'll give a static version a really solid go before I start throwing myself across into like unnecessary low percentage stuff. And thankfully that worked. It was you're just able to do the entire move statically. I think Saul did it with a bit of a dynamic flare thrown across left, but I just put my right heel up and was able to lean across the right hand, which is a bit weird, but like it worked fine to get that. And then you like open your hips and you're able to press between the two, the start volume and the other one, and reach up to the zone. And it's like a small crimp on top of the zone, but fairly in cut, fairly good. Just would, because it's in a crack, it would roll off real easy, so going to the last hold was kind of hard. I also didn't know what that hold was like. Foot popped on my first go, which was fine. I was so sure I was going to do it, but alas, here we are. The top hold is like, it was super slopey, and I just didn't know if there was like a better part at the top, or if I should be going for like trying to oppose it with the left hand and go low, or what I was meant to be doing. I just wish like I had more holes and knew what that one was before like trying it. It's just having no hole variety over in Ireland is kind of shit. It's like come over and it's like, well, I've now got the challenge of learning these holes in 4 minutes as well as doing a really hard boulder. I was pretty happy with the consistency though. I just got to the last move 3 times, each go tiny bit closer. Last go was probably the best. I was going to try go 2 hands quick, and then the right hand kind of stuck, and I tried to bring the left over, but no cigar. Boulder 2, bit burly. I feel really weak right now. I think I need to rest a lot of next week, especially given there's 2 more comps each weekend following. It's like my shoulders are the things that are feeling the most tired. That was me spotting like where there's a better bit in this hold as well. Not really climbed on the massive contact holds. They're always set in the female finals or semi-finals, so never got to use them before. But if you like grab at the very corners, there's kind of a better part on them, which really like unlocked that boulder for me. Unfortunately, I just didn't quite have the beans, and I kept making mistakes as well. I tried to go for a drop knee too early before bumping up. Foot pops as well. It's typical, but it's probably because I was hanging on for too long. Lower crimp first, bump up, bump to the higher crimp, and then you can kind of press in underneath and get the zone. And then I didn't spot this. There was a flipping knee bar. It was pretty bomber if you put your right foot in knee barred against the big contact hold. A lot of people did that. I did not. I kind of did this hard slap up. I wish I'd found the knee bar. And then tried to get a heel, which is just I was sitting with 2 heel hooks, which locked me in, and it felt comfortable in that position, but not getting over to the next hold. I think even if you got to the next hold, it was like kind of useless. But got the zone, so that was okay. Third boulder was a screen one, very much out of my league. Super hard. Maybe if I was fresh and super strong, well conditioned, and it was the start of a session and I knew all the moves, I could get to the zone. Otherwise, I don't think I'm ever doing that boulder. First move was like quite hard on the shoulders and then crossing under with that crap foot for a volume. Just wasn't happening for me. It's too hard. Boulder 4, I only really had one kind of good go at even trying to get to the zone. Basically, I was starting with like really low for whatever reason to get the heel hook on. So I was kind of adding in an extra move, which was tiring me out. And then I only got comfortably into this the one time. Yeah, just really bad route reading on these. I tried to rock up a bit too far as well and the foot popped. I just like right before the foot popped, it had felt so comfortable as well. I was like just about to start pushing up the move and bringing the right hand over to like grab that volume as well and stand up. So I think if that had happened, it would have been enough pressure through the foot and it would have been sweet to get the zone, but only got that far once and then fluffed it up by bad route reading. Too much energy wasted. It was a really tough round, I think. So one top would have got you in the finals. I think 3 zones in very few attempts would have got you in the finals as well. So I was happy enough with the 2 zones. And finished in 12th as well, so just stayed what I'd come in qualifiers to, so didn't drop down at all, which was good. On our final day in Preston, we went back over to Boulder UK and tried the final blocks. It was pretty cool. Was able to do men's 3, I think the slab was. It was really good. I love standing, those footholds are so good. I actually did the first move and got all the way to the middle before going to the hole before the zone in my first try, and then was just scared to kick over. I don't know why, but it would have been like potential flash, but also, yeah, I don't know. Actually, I didn't watch them, so I didn't really know what to do in that move. It was fairly obvious, but I just didn't commit to it. It took me quite a few goes to get back to that position again, but like still kind of a confidence booster for slab climbing. It's like it can go well. The men's like power boulders were like so far detached, like this is so fucking hard. I was trying the women's boulders instead. Just it was like 3 days on, so not in the best shape, and also wanted to make sure my skin is going to heal up for G-Force next weekend. So didn't want to like push it past the point of no return. I wanted to like all come back and heal. The other female boulder was this like stand up into a press, which is like my uber weakness. Like I'm so bad at this stuff, so it took me quite a few attempts to get it. Only did it the once, and then the jump was really cool. The jump's like hard first time. It would be super hard to do in 4 minutes, but once you figure it out, it's okay. On the top of the boulder, during the comp, I think like 3 of the girls, like Holly, Thea, and Erin, all got up to the last move. Erin did it, but like they made this mantle look so flippin' easy. Whereas whenever I got up there, that shit was so hard. It was so bunched, and to like start pressing, I had to bump my hand out to the edge of the slices to pull up. Like that did not look like a crux for them, but it was yeah, very deceiving. Last move dropper, very much you have to stick your thumb into like an upside down pocket, which I think I got up to 3 times and then didn't do it.